better to trust in the Lord. Can you just say that right now? It's better to trust in the Lord. It makes sense to trust in him. Just think about it for a second. God has never failed. He has never lost a battle. He has never lost a case. And then he knows all things. Aren't you glad that he is our Father? He is your God and he is my God on this morning, and he lives on the inside of us? Praise God. That alone ought to get you excited. I want to take you into the book of Psalm 118 on this morning, verse 5 through 9, and then we'll jump into Proverbs 3. So David said these powerful words, I called upon the Lord in distress. The Lord answered me, my God, and set me in a large place. Praise God, praise God. So he said, I called upon the Lord when in distress. The word distress means in trouble, in pain, in straits, in dire circumstances. Some people would call that a negative confession. No, David was a realist. It's okay to be real, but at the same time, whilst you're being real, you got to have faith in God and keep your eyes on him. Do not become a fanatic to the point that you are not willing to face reality. Those people are dangerous. Even Jesus asked the blind man, what do you want me to do for you? The blind man didn't say, I don't need anything. I'm good to go. Boy, that would have been a pretty crazy mistake, right? He said, Lord, I want to receive my sight. Praise God. So David said, I call upon the Lord in distress, in trouble, in tough times. Even when it's going good, you got to call on him. Are you hearing me? And this, listen to what David said. After I call upon the Lord in my tough situation, he said God did two things for him. The Lord answered me. Praise God. He is a prayer answering God. David said, the Lord answered me, and then he set me in a large place. In other words, he increased my territory. Praise God, praise God. Listen to what he said in verse 6. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Praise God. So you need to understand this in the midst of this outbreak, in the midst of tough circumstances, in the midst of your back being against the wall. You need to know this morning, guess what? The Lord is on your side. But I want you to make it personal. Say it, the Lord is on my side. Come on, type those words below this video. The Lord is on my side. That in itself ought to get you excited, because if God is on your side, he is going to bring you out. He is going to make a way where there seems to be no way, because we serve a good God. David said, the Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? I love verse 7. The Lord taketh my part with them that help me. Man, if you are willing to help me and stand with me, David said, God will also side with you. God become the friends of my friends and the enemies of my enemies. Praise God, praise God. David said, therefore shall I see my desire upon those who hate me. Here it comes, verse 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. People will fail. Family members will fail. But the God we serve will never fail. He said to Joshua in the book of Joshua, chapter 1, when Joshua was taking over the leadership from Moses, he said to Joshua, I will not fail thee, and I will not forsake thee. My God, what else do you want? It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. Politicians will fail. Governments will fail. People will fail, because there is only so much they can do. But the God that we serve on this morning, he will never failed. Isaiah said the government will be on his shoulder, and of his kingdom there shall be no end. His name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, and the Prince of Peace. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him this morning, my friend, and he will direct your paths. Trust in him. It's better to trust in the Lord, because those who trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but shall abide forever. God is on your side on this morning. He is determined to protect you, to provide for you, to watch over you, and to make a way, friend, where there seems to be no way. Keep on trusting in him. Your faith is about to be rewarded. Your trust in him, it's about to pay off. Are you hearing me?